Hello and welcome to, I think, the 21st episode of the Lubelska Dolina map for Farming Simulator 2017. So, I took a few days off, in case you didn't notice, because it was New Year's Eve, and I felt like I played a bit on other maps and didn't feel like doing an episode, so I didn't do that. So anyway, so that's why I didn't do anything. So today on this episode we're gonna fast forward and we're gonna go up to our pigs. Just spawn to our pigs up here. We have some money. We see how much we will lose of that, and we might we could invest it in equipment. See, where's the slurry tanks? Cheapest one is 12,000. This one is pretty good. Maybe we could do with 12,000. Where's the manure spreaders? Cheapest one 11. 49 is next one. Unsure. We'll think about it. We'll fast forward a bit. The next day. So we basically lost about some money. Oh, it's raining. And it's late autumn. That's the way it should be, I guess. We can go into our view. We'll see everything is down here except soybeans, which are also down, but we have soybeans. As we look at our animals, we need corn. We don't have corn. Wheat and barley, we don't have that either, I think. Do we? If we do. No, I don't think we have that. Do we have that? Wheat or barley? We'll check our wheat, 0, barley. We have some barley, so we could go and put some barley in with our pigs. So anyway, I spent a lot of time with my family and stuff, of course, and I also spent a lot of time doing my new project, which is learning the violin. Trust me, it's really hard, but it's fun. It's kind of fun because you don't. When I played, when I played, learned music in public school in school. I played the trombone for 9 years. Okay, so no barley here. It's down there. I have to go down and get it. Played trombone, and music books were sort of boring, and you were stuck with what the teacher liked, which was in my case basically jazz. I don't play. Jazz is a really cool form of music, and I could probably enjoy. No, I don't enjoy listening to it. I don't listen to it, and that's sort of one reason. God, it's really pouring down, isn't it? One reason why I don't listen to jazz is because I got really fed up with it from my trombone teacher, who made me play jazz music because he loved jazz music and I didn't like it. I wanted to play classical music, which I could eventually after about 8 years or so. But by then I got really tired and fed up with everything. You're not even close. Nope. So party. So I don't play jazz music. I don't listen to jazz music. But the thing was, my teacher really wanted me to play jazz music because that's what he liked about playing the trombone, which I didn't particularly enjoy. So this time when I'm learning on my own, I try to do it correctly. I should put more effort into learning the different notes. I've been mostly just trying to make sound of violin and practice and making it sound a little bit better. And scales, I've done a lot of scales lately. But I wanted to practice. I'm gonna learn more notes. And foremost, I want to play stuff that's fun. So been looking around, and there are a bunch of tutorials online playing fun stuff. So I'm trying to learn. He's a pirate from Pirates of the Caribbean, which is a really cool song. If you just go to YouTube and look at He's a Pirate violin, you can find loads of fun stuff, fun covers. It's not the hardest. I don't think it's the hardest sort of tune you can learn. But it's not the easiest either. I'm thinking if you learn it, you once you have it, it will be pretty easy to play it. And it's the thing about it that's kind of fun is that can I squeeze it in here? No. Good. Let's see. So, thinking after learning it could be fun to play it. So I'm sort of gonna enjoy playing stuff and not just do it. You need to do the boring tasks, like repetitions over and over and over and over and over and over and over again. And you all have to do other boring stuff. Pigs, let's take a screenshot of the pigs. Hello. Pigs in the ring. You need to do the boring stuff, but you also need to do fun stuff and have fun playing, which I didn't particularly do when I played the trombone. And I'm pretty determined that this time around I will have fun foremost. So that's the project I've been busy with, playing the violin. Well, learning to play the violin, or starting to learn the violin, because it's so hard. I knew it was hard, but I really couldn't imagine that it would be that hard. So it's much harder than I thought it would be. If you wonder what I'm doing, I'm just making a screenshot. To new layer. Delete old layer. Zoom out a bit so we can get the pig in the right place. Nice, okay. That's a nice screenshot. I'm sort of wondering why. Well, that's one thing I've been doing. I've been playing the violin a lot, which has taken some time and sort of energy, and mostly the time I do to do fun stuff is been eaten up by that. And I also think I've sort of started growing tired of this map, which is quite early because I haven't done much and haven't gotten very far yet. But the reason for it is that I started playing another map, which is which you can't find anywhere. Well, if you it's from a closed forum, but it's a Swedish map, which is very nice, and I played it. So I'm not gonna play it online because I don't put out things that you can't get. So everything you can find, maps and mods and everything, you can get yourself. Nothing is private. I might mod some things sometimes to change prices and stuff, but that's easily done by anyone who knows how to look at a text file, an XML file. But anyway, except for that, everything you see you can get. So I'm sort of thinking about what sort of map I would do next. Maybe I'll stick with this. The problem with this one is that I can make tons of money doing jobs like chores, contracting, but I won't make much of the pigs, selling them. You see, finance pigs. We have 115 pigs. I can sell those. I will make a little bit of money if I sell 15, but it won't be very much. So sort of here's the cool part. If I go here and sell pigs, sell 15 pigs, I would make 1,500 because there's 3,000 eaten up by a fee. So in 15 pigs I'll make 4,500 euros, which is, I guess, pretty decent actually. But if I want to invest in something cooler, it will take forever and ever. I think I can do that on this episode. Sell those 15 pigs. Maybe a little bit more. Oh, sorry. So selling pigs. So being a pig farmer, not so exciting as I thought it would be. Maybe I didn't actually think it would be exciting actually, but it's even less so than I thought. And I didn't have much. I expected loads 9 pigs. Yes. So we'll have like, we were down 58,000 something when we lost. We sort of would break even doing pigs. Basically that's what we would do. Nothing more than that. Just break even. Sort of boring. Or maybe that's the thing. I keep picking maps and doing stuff on the maps. I must say that. Doing stuff on the maps that doesn't earn me much money, which means that it's sort of like real farming. As you don't get any money from it, basically. Well, you won't get rich from it, as far as I understand. I hope everyone out there had a good time in New Year's Eve. We had a couple friends over who also had twins. We have twins, me and my fiance. A twin girl called Freya and a twin boy called a daughter called Freya and a son called Hannes, and they're twins. Our friends, they also have twins, a few years younger, also a boy and a girl. So they came over, we made some dinner and some dessert, and we ate that, and then when their kids got tired, they left and went home. And then we put our kids to bed, and then the plan was to get them out of bed so they could see the fireworks at midnight. The problem was that they were so tired, I couldn't get them out of bed. I really tried. But this morning my son came and he asked us, so when are you going to get me out of bed so I can see the fireworks? I was like, we did get you out of bed to see the fireworks. And he went, no you didn't. Yes we did. You were sitting on your desk looking out the windows. No I didn't. Yes you were. You're awake. And then you said you wanted to go to sleep again and climbed into bed. Don't you remember any of this? And he said, no, I don't remember it. So none of the kids, even though I woke up and we woke up both of them, remember seeing any fireworks. Myself and I. It's a song I think. By a Swedish group, which no one else probably heard of. What was it? Group called? I can't remember. Anyway, so I'm really tired today because I stayed up until midnight. My fiance went to sleep. I stayed up, watched the fireworks, and then went to bed. As I did, I had this really long flight going on from John F. Kennedy to San Francisco in a Lockheed Super Constellation, which is an old 40, 50, 60s aircraft. I think Super Constellation is probably 50s. But it's a really cool aircraft and had models, and now I've updated it so it works like it should. It's a bit hands-on. You need to plan your flight concerning fuel. Well, you need to plan every flight concerning fuel. But the thing with this is you really need to you really have to set up your fuel usage from the right tanks and stuff. Otherwise you will run out of fuel and the engine will stop, which is a bummer. And that actually happened because I used the old flight FDE, so the file that governs how the flight dynamics is. I used the old set of those, and it ran out. Well, the engine started messing up at 20,000 feet over Colorado, about 2 hours shy of our destination. So I had to make an emergency landing, and I actually glided down. All 4 engines shut off and landed on the runway. Pretty good. Did overshoot the runway just a tad because we didn't have any brakes, because our hydraulics went missing when we lost our engine power. So I wonder how they dealt with that in reality. They will probably never lose all 4 engines, I guess. Let me check that out to see if there's a lot of information and crash investigations. If there were crashes, and what the problem with them were. So that I did yesterday. Today it's the 1st of January, and so I started moving through my virtual airlines, doing the regular flights I have to do every month. So I did a short flight in a DC-3 from Bromma, Stockholm to Karlstad. A short hour, 20 minutes I think, an hour 15 minutes. Then after that I did a flight from Toronto to Rochester in a Beech 1900 Beech 1900D. That was pretty nice. Then I did a flight in a Norwegian 737-800 from Oslo to Väderstad in the northern part of Norway, about an hour and 40 minutes. What else? After that I did a flight around Las Vegas to, I can't remember the name. The ICAO code for it was Kilo November India Delta, and then back to Las Vegas again. So I did that one. And after that I took a SOB Gripen up for flight over the island. Low flight, fast. It was fun. And then did one visual approach to Karlstad, then returned to Filltypmass airbase, and then did 2 one touch and go with an ILS approach, and then 1 landing with an ILS approach. And then I started a long flight back from San Francisco to John F. Kennedy, which is en route. It's been en route about 4.5 hours now. So it's somewhere in the middle, over past middle point, somewhere over the States. And while that's doing this, I'm recording this. That's doing that, I'm recording this episode. And I'm also playing with after this. I'll play some Farming Simulator. So, we sold off our pigs, the pigs we wanted to sell off. When we get to spring, we're gonna take our planter, which is down somewhere, I think, at the other farm, and we're gonna plant some corn. We desperately need corn, a lot more corn. We need pretty much everything of everything. But that's it. We'll fast forward another 24 hours. Wheat. We don't have wheat. So we're losing 6,000 per day. So now it's winter. It doesn't seem like winter. It's a nice winter day, at least. Check out. So up to 114 pigs again. So we're making pretty decent out of pigs. We're making sort of. Fast forward, we see 120. So we can just keep selling pigs. So we'll compensate for the loss. Unfortunately, we will run out of corn and everything will go. Oh, sorry, wrong button. We will run out of corn, and then we will have a bit lower productivity of pigs. I wish I had a bigger trailer. This is the boring part. You have to drive fast forward and back and forth so many times. In reality, you probably just contract that part to a firm that will transport your pigs down to the slaughterhouse or sell point. I think that not all farmers actually breed their pigs from small piglets till grown-up pigs. I think some of them, like with calves, you breed them for a certain amount, so a certain point, and then another farmer does the rest. Just the different ways of different schemes how to do that. On 22, so we could do three runs. That's pretty decent amount of money. We'll make a bit of money off this. Not a huge amount. Well, maybe we'll make a profit. If we had corn every day, we could actually make a bit of money. So we need a pretty decent amount of corn to buy this field and harvest it. I don't know how much it is. There's another cornfield here. I just realized I think I sold the front cultivator for some reason, so I don't think I have that left. I'm not gonna bore you with this traveling around selling pigs. I'm gonna sell these pigs. I'm gonna take the tractor back, and then gonna stop this episode. Yes, please sell those. And that's about it for this episode, I think. So I'm thinking I might actually skip this. I'll think about it. I'm not sure I will continue on this map. Even though I think it's a really good map, I think it's been sort of done with it. Mostly because I started playing another map on my own, I think, which was stupid of me. Shouldn't have done that, but that's a cool map. I actually played more hours in that map than on this map. So that was stupid of me. If you want to keep on having a nice and good motivation on how to play this map, which I'm showing you, I should probably play other fun maps around. But there are some new maps out. Chellington is a new version of Chellington. There's newer, then that's called Ware Farm, which is we've seen around. It's the third farming simulator it's on. And then there's one's called Fichtelstein something. That could be interesting. So I might do a let's play on that, but I'm not 100% sure about that. We'll see. Okay, so anyway, thank you for watching. I hope you see you soon. Take care. Bye bye.